Well, it's day 49. My grandpa gave me a fat dictionary. He's retired recently and is just cleaning up now. He worked for so long that, truthfully, I was never sure if he would actually retire. I know once COVID came, he was never the same, and working from home changed him. We used to go on walks every morning together. The air was crisp, the dew on the leaves was so serene, and it was nice and cool. On our walks, we would always see the sunrise every morning and hear a rooster coo at the crack of the sun. I miss those times, I won't lie. Not just the time that I spent with him, but just how life was during that period. I had no responsibilities, my needs were met, and I could live freely. That every day was quiet and peaceful, and my exploitation wasn't cemented in my head. COVID was a beautiful time period for me, I feel like. The freedom that I was able to acquire, even in the face of such shackling and hard times and hardship for so many, um, is interesting. Because there's never been, and I don't even know if there will ever be, any other point in my life where I can ever feel free like that again. If I had the inhibition and the passion that I had now for my creativity, life would be something entirely different. But things work the way they do for some reason that I can't comprehend. And it's always interesting thinking about it because I feel like COVID gave me a taste of a life that could never be with how the world was. And then we went back, you know? We went back to trying to go back to the way things were, but all that really forced me to see was that the way things were was never for me to begin with. I was never really living beforehand, and that's beyond clear to see. And I really see my grandpa as an individual that fought very hard to create a life in which he could be free in his own manners. And what did that bring him? For the past several years of my life, I saw that man decay behind a desk, doing the same thing that he would have done in an office. Getting paid for what? Staring at a screen, waiting for an email, waiting for a call, waiting for a life that he could have control over. And in retirement, he gets a taste of that, but his body's decayed too much to even enjoy it. What was the point? And I know that's like a very I feel nihilistic type of perspective upon it, because he did enjoy. I'm talking like he's dead, but like he's had a life that he's enjoyed. He's done a lot. He came from poverty and had a life of wealth, even if it's not a, a wealth of obscenity. It's wealth, especially in comparison to where he came and such. You know, pretty sure if we asked him, he'd say he loves his life. But now it's my turn. And it's like I'm not gonna waste waiting for life to let me be comfortable. I'm gonna make the life I need that will ameliorate my needs. And not in a selfish way, but in a way that allows others to also excel in their needs as well. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it though. I just peeped. I've been looking at the camera, but it's okay. Today has been very long, tiring, and stressful. But yeah, like the way the world currently functions is backwards and upside down. And I feel like with the pessimism at hand, these ideas of the world is ending, so like we shouldn't even try. This is where we really gotta make a stand, like I always say. But like I feel that it's something else. It's literally just like live for yourself, enjoy yourself. Like don't bother, you know. It's day 49 on this series, and I am fatigued and tired. Not even because of the series, but just because of work. I love my job, but I turned my head off for a third of the day just so I could have some funds to live. I can't do that. I can't do this for too long, Will I really allow myself to be enslaved like this? No, I gotta fight for another way, A lot of people look for the method that allows them the fastest means of gratification. But really, it's about the investment and if it's worth it. Fast money ain't clean money, but this isn't even a matter of money. It's a matter of how you're living your life, When you're living the average 9 to 5 life and trying to excel in your individuality at the same time, it's like you're living two different lives. It's fatiguing. It's a lot on you. But the one in which you're excelling in your individuality is the one that I feel you should prioritize. Because guess what? You're going to work 1,000 jobs. Might as well make the one in which your body is thriving and means something. I've been doing this anatomy lately. I did the torso, legs, and did hands today. It's been kicking my ass, but I feel like it's been making me a better artist in ways that I can't even envision yet. Really taking the time out to pay attention to the references that I'm using, regaining that hand-eye coordination, that feels like it's something deeper, you know? It's not just about hand-eye coordination. It's about, can you really focus on materializing your goals, you know? If you have something in your mind, what does it look like to follow through in the creation of that? Because the creation of something and the creation of a product is always going to have a much different story than what that final product is, especially what you have envisioned in your mind. So, find the path towards it. You know, I've been having ideas for something that I'm going to be recording very soon. And every day, I've just been developing it more and more. And the only thing that I'm waiting on is myself to get up and do it. That's it. You know, when I got up to do this series, I didn't even know what I was expecting. I just wanted to get out of a rut. And I feel like currently, I'm not even in a rut. I'm actually fucking feeling amazing. Real shit. I'm just tired right now. But it's literally just get up and follow on your fucking passion, man. And if you're living life with no passion, what are you doing? What are you living for? Do you live just to be comfortable? You're no better than a slave. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 50.